going to. I got a question. Do y'all think that when we're dealing with people, do y'all think that the years that we put in with people, and this is relationships, this is friendships, and of course, I mean family, you pretty much born into that. So do y'all think that the years that we put in with people typically impact the way that we try to our ability to be able to walk away from them? Like we be like sometimes we be like, yo, I've been around them, man. We've been rocking for like 10 years, man, and we've been through so much and all this other stuff like that. Do y'all think that the time put in impacts whether or not we're willing to leave or not? And because I also hear this very, very heavily amongst people who are married, that sometimes they don't want to say it's time to let go because they've put so much time in. What y'all think about that? And this is for all the categories now, so y'all can address them however y'all see fit. So what y'all think? Do y'all think that time put in impacts our decisions of whether or not we should be able to let go and not let go? Nate, I'm gonna start at the bottom, man. What you think?
I'm gonna say, yeah, the time you put in does depend, because if you put in a lot of time, you're gonna feel like you're obligated to that person and you want to keep them around in your life. But if you don't put in any time, then that's basically like just saying goodbye.
If you was in a situation, friends or coupleship, and you say you put about 5 years in, you think that 5 years will impact you? It will impact you directly from walking away. Like when you feel like in a relationship, it's hard to let go because you like, yo, we done put all these years in. Would that stop you?
Not really. Like, for example, Izzy and I, we've been rocking with each other for over 10 years. Like, if she's doing well in her life, I'm not going to say anything or like hold her back from that.
What about if it was a coupleship though? Okay, that's a friendship.
If it was a relationship?
Some people view that differently. Some people, they hold their friendship different. What about if it was a chick you dated for 5 years?
If it was a relationship, then yeah, it would hold down some weight.
Okay. Yo, Izzy, what you think, man? Yo, Izzy, what you think?
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
The question was, do you think that the years put in will impact you being able to walk away from a situation, being able to say goodbye?
Of course. I think anything that like has like time, emotions attached to it and all that stuff, I feel like, it's definitely going to be harder to walk away. If anything, like, if you want to look at it as an investment, it's going to be harder to like walk away from something you invested all those assets in, and a lot of them are non-renewable. So just based off of that, it's going to be like, wow, like, I gave everything, to this person, or not even maybe everything, but I gave all this like energy towards this person. Like I have to like be able to like, I guess turn on investment from that, from all the energy I give into this person. Otherwise it'll all be for nothing,
Okay. Will, what you think, man? You think how much does time impact the way people simply choose to walk away, or you personally?
It does. It does, even though it shouldn't. It does, only because that's the time is the one thing you can't get back. And once you don't put that time in, it's like, dang, I didn't invest. Like Izzy said, I didn't invest all this time into somebody or something. Do I feel like there's a difference between the friendship and the relationship? Yeah, especially a marriage. Only because the marriage is not easy to get out of. You really got to put some time in with that, and it's work. And once you make that decision and say, hey, I'm done, and that's it, whatever the case may be, all that time feels like it's wasted.
Okay. Matt, what you think, man? Do time put in, man, does it impact the moving forward or the exit?
Yeah, I definitely agree that time definitely plays an impact on not letting go. But I think more than time, I would say for me personally, and this may be, situations as well. more so the investment or what you were looking to get out of the situation. So like you could be with somebody 3 months and have that same ability to not let go than if you were with somebody 10 years. Now I've seen people that been with somebody a short amount of time and have that impact even though that investment wasn't as long, so they just, based on what they put in, even in a short amount of time, they allowed themselves to be attached to the progress and what they were trying to get. So I think a lot of people are married to their goal and their ego, because when you fail at something, whether it's time or not, it's more of an ego thing. It's more of, I really invested something in this, and I want to get out what I intend to get out, because I invested not just time, but whether it been assets, whether it been my expectations, whether it been putting my ego into it. So when you lose that, you could feel like I lost my ego off of that. It could be like an ego knockdown or whatever. So I think time is a factor, but I don't think that's the only factor. I think there's a lot of things that can, have that same effect.
Cool. So I definitely think for most people I think time does impact that. I think a lot of people don't like to feel like they wasted their time, so they try to carry the time moving forward just to feel like they didn't take a loss. But to me, with the understanding of how valuable time is, knowing that say if this is that moment to say goodbye, having that time in is not what would keep me anymore. Like I used to share that outlook like that, but now I don't care how much time we put in, because I understand how valuable time is, especially when we're talking about moving forward and progression. I would exit super quickly because I don't want to continue wasting time. You know what I'm saying? So just because we put 7-8 years in, it wouldn't make me now want to hold on to it. It would actually urge me more to let it go. Like, all right, well, shit. Because I'm looking at it like, yo, all right, I already done wasted 8 years. Let me go ahead and not waste 9, 10, 11, 12 years. So now it would actually urge me more to get away from it than it would actually put me into staying. But I do understand most people would stay because of their time and simply their time.